Good day, good day. I hope y'all are feeling good. Today I'm going to be day trading. I have some stock choices for this for today for Amazon, Tesla, and AMD. If you want to like, subscribe, and comment, that'd be if you'd like. And I'm going to analyze this pre-market here. So yeah, Amazon's making some wild moves. It's crazy. Things moving up like crazy. I want to mark up our moving averages. Moving averages and trend. So let's see, we have a close at 48 and an open at 43. A close at 48 and an open at 43. So that 43-cent open would be our swing low. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Amazon's moving nice. Thing is, one thing is, I that I feel like if I entered, we got about 10 minutes. I can't worry about that, about what it might do. No worrying about that. I wonder what this Tesla looks like on swing trades. 'Cause that was a nice move from 385 to that was $100 move. It's a crazy move. I wonder what that looks like on that weekly though. I think that'd look cool on the weekly. Waiting until 10 o'clock to come because there's ec- economic data on consumer sentiment on Market Watch. So at 10 o'clock, that comes out. Consumer confidence is, it doesn't really, it just represents their sentiment, right? It doesn't, like if they may or may not spend more money, right? But it doesn't, it's not giving us actual data if they spend money. It's not like that important to me, but it is a piece of data that people trade off of. So I gotta wait because I don't want to get messed up by what the chart might do during that data. I'm getting a stretch on here. I did some dips yesterday. That's pretty fun. Dips are fun. I think Amazon looks like our best option at the moment, only because of how the price is relative to the moving average and the levels. But we'll see. We shall see. So I'm actually gonna pull up some today's a 15% stop loss, and that is because of the GDP. So 15%. That is in the framework here. If you go on my right here, the framework of strategies. It says right here stop losses 15% when there's GDP, prices, and interest rates. Enforced tariffs, like enforced tariff news. And then, yeah, Amazon. Hold on one second. So 1 day till expiration. So these are like 3 days till expiration. So Amazon's at 231. So we'd buy some 220 calls. Some 220. Looks good. Two calls. 220. Let's see. AMD. AMD's at 213. So 213. Probably buy some these 200 calls. It's pretty good. 200 calls. And then Tesla is just not not anywhere near a call level. So all right, we got our two stocks here. We gotta focus on our moving average. moving average, and their trend. So moving averages and trend. We have a close at 4 cents and open at 2 cents. Close at 4 cents, open at 2 cents. So that 4 cents would be our swing high, our swing high. Swing high right here, the close of the 4 cents. 4 cents is higher than 2 cents. All right. So let's see, maybe it bounces at that swing low. Just maybe it bounces at the swing low. Let's see here, a close at 56 and a close at 61. Close at 56, close at 61, and open at 59. So at 61 cents would be our swing high, because 61 cents is higher than 59 and 56 cents. So we shall see what it wants to do. It will close at 37 and it'll open at 38. So we'll have to see the trend. So we gotta always wait for candle close to confirm the market sentiment. And who knows, maybe on AMD, maybe we get a 65 on that SMA, on that blue SMA maybe. Maybe we get 65. And then, yeah, we'll see. Let's see here if we bought AMD contracts, right? So, hold on 1 second, 1 second. 1300 times 2. So that's 260 times 0.15. It's 260. Okay. Yeah, these are, the open interest seems to be have dropped significantly today, and that's probably because of the GDP data, I would assume, because it's volatile, gets more volatile on those type of days. Um, so we got about 2.5 minutes until the close. I think it would be quite good if we got 65 on this SMA, I see that it's going from 64 to 65. It's fluctuating at that. So I think if it closed at that level, that it would go to that, but we'll see. We shall see. We got about, oh, let's see, maybe Tesla might make the move up. We'll see. Tesla's currently at 488, 487. It's at 487. So if it's at 487, then we could do 475 calls. Hmm? Or 477 and a half calls, calls. All right. Uh, and let's see. See how it closes. Uh, yep. Let's see how it closes. All right. Maybe on these next two candles, maybe we get an entry. Maybe, just maybe, just maybe. We shall see. Think that it. I think we could get a good entry somewhere along here. Somewhere along here. It's a nice AMD candle, but doesn't have volume. Like it has to close with volume. It would have to close with volume there. I think it could, honestly. It could close with volume. So it has more volume, but we'll have to see the candle close. We shall see the candle close. We gotta always wait for candle close to confirm market sentiment. We'll see. We'll see if it can close there. But that moving average now is it would have to go to 65 on that moving average. Unless if it moves up quick. 64. So this has to go to 65 on that moving average. If it doesn't go to 65 on the moving average, then that's not an entry. I go to 65. All right, so it's got good volume. So maybe on this next candle we can get our candle criteria. So moving average and our trend. All right. Um, let's see here. An open at 54, an open at 53, and a close at 52. So the open here at 53 and an open at 54. An open at 54 and an open at 53. So that 54-cent open would make that a swing high if we get two lower in the next two candles. So here we have a close at 43 and an open at 38. So close at 43 and an open at 38. Close at 43. Close at 43. Close at 43 and open at 38. So at 38-cent open, maybe our swing level, depending on this candle. On AMD here, I just gotta see more volume. I need like yeah, like 70,000 more shares. That's the only way I could trade that if there's significant. There's just gotta be more volume. So we'll see. 'Cause that moving average is now divergent. It's converging into the other moving averages. So converging just means it's moving towards. So let's see here. AMD is at this price. So we buy two at 15%. So this would be a moving average convergence with a breakout and more momentum, more volume. So moving average convergence, a breakout, and more momentum, more volume. All right, so at less volume. All right. So we'll see if we can get a less momentum and less volume candle here, that'd be perfect. Amazon 17, open at 18. So that's not a bounce. It would be a bounce if it was at 17 cents on that open and open at 18, but the level is at 17 cents. Right here, we had a close at 37 and an open at 38. So that's a swing low. Close at 37 cents and an open at 38 cents. So that looks like a less momentum and less volume. It's at 213.85. So about 214.10 around there. So we just gotta make sure we with this momentum, it looks like less momentum visually. 30 seconds. So that would be a, oh wow. Um, that looks pretty hard to tell. I would have to do some crazy calculations on that one. This is gonna be like the only time I do that. Is that open and close? Oh man, it's hard to tell on that. It just looks like more. It looks like equal momentum. 1289, 1289, 213, 213.71. Open, open, close. I think it's on more momentum. It just visually looks like more momentum. Okay, hold on. But, let's see. It says range, but it's including that high. The thing is, I look at the open and close. This is gonna be like the only time I ever do this. I'm gonna look at the open and close here. This isn't like very good to do. This takes too long, but so it was on more momentum. This candle was indeed on more momentum. both of these candles had less volume. Very interesting. On Amazon here, it would need more volume on that candle. Let's see here. We have a close at 59 and an open at 56. Close at 59, open at 56. So that 59 cents could be our swing high on this next candle. Ooh, that was a quick fluctuation. That was a super quick fluctuation in that open there. I'm only gonna wait like 30 more minutes. So, um, see, close at 98, open at 98, close at 98 cents, open at 98 cents. So no swing low. Uh, 30 minutes until the close. Leave your opinions down in the comments below what you think of this video. You guys can see how quickly went back downwards in such a quick time span. See how it's not as smooth? Maybe on Tesla here, maybe it does something on Tesla. We got 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, I'm done trading for today. Yesterday was interesting. Interesting candlestick behavior yesterday. And today is just slow. See, like, look at this. Look how it wicked down. Somebody sold it right when they bought it up. And now they're just trading in this range. Been trading in this range here for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. For 40 minutes in the same price range. Be like, that's a good candle close, but it was just such a drastic change of the opening price. 'Cause that's to do with the open and close. Just because of that one candle. It was very slow. All super slow. Um, I think thinking of just ending the this video early because it's not really going anywhere. It's very slow. Tesla's ranging for an hour, and yeah, I don't really think this doesn't look too good. So I may just give it to 11 just to see. So close at 98, open at 98. Close at 75, open at 71. Close at 75, open at 71. Close at 82, open at 79. Close at 82, open at 79. Close at 88, open at 88. Close at 75, open at 71. Close at 75, close at 75. Open 81. Close at 82, open at 79. I think I'm just gonna end the video here. Uh, Thank you for watching. Quite unfortunate, and yeah. So thank you for watching. Take care.